Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday night if y'all are watching on Friday night. I hope everybody's doing awesome. Look, as you're hopping on, say hello. Let me know you're watching. Let's see, we got some people hopping on right now. And look, y'all, we are going to use some... Oh, I think I left my cinnamon in the kitchen on the bar. Barry, if you can hear me, bring me my cinnamon on the bar. Maybe he can hear me. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're going to be using some cinnamon. I might have to text him. Maybe. I went in there to get it and left it sitting on the bar. Hey, how's everybody doing? Y'all, we are going to rust some metal tonight. It's galvanized. So tonight we're going to do the project in one way, and then the next time we'll do it on another way. And this is like really thick and nice. Perfect. Hey. Well, listen, the first thing I'm going to do is paint it with white chalk paste all over. And listen, tonight's word is club. I'm actually not going to paint it all over. Hey from Alabama. I'm in Tennessee. So, and look, I debated, the club comes with these colors. I debated on painting like the whole back of it, either red or blue. Or not the back of it, but this side. So we're going to roughly paint it with 2 coats. Y'all tell me what you've been doing today. And listen, y'all tell me if you're a club member, because if you're not, you can type the word club, read all about it, get in the club. Oh, I see some of y'all already typing club. And look, probably tonight, like it has been doing every night. And look, I'm just putting a thin coat. Y'all know when you're painting metal or glass, just put a thin coat. I'm going to have to get my... cinnamon. Barry, can you get my cinnamon off the counter? I was asking you for it. You what? Cinnamon. Did you see it on the counter? Hopefully he's looking for her. Now let's get this dry. Now y'all, this is just one light coat. Do you see it, Barry? Yeah, thank you.
Yes, the cinnamon.
Well, I'll take those paintbrushes too. Thank you.
You what?
He's awesome. And I'm just going to use, I get the kind from Dollar Tree. Now listen, I also like this Folk Art cinnamon. If you don't like the mess, this looks like cinnamon when you paint it also. So, y'all tell me I think I've seen some people saying they're club members. That's awesome. Each month you get a package that has a project in it. And each month what we've started doing is we've started changing out the surfaces. Let's see, rusty metal idea. Because you can use this idea on anything. We're using it on what came, with the club. Oh my gosh, y'all are having tornadoes in Texas? That is terrible. Okay. Hey, you caught me live. Yes, thank you so much. Y'all, I always use the fingernail test anytime I paint something that I'm going to chalk on. Because y'all, way back when, probably in 2018, I painted a metal surface. I think I painted it with spray paint. All right, where it's thicker it is better. Anyway, I spray painted a metal surface, y'all. And when I used my transfer on there, it pulled off all of that paint. It was terrible. So one thing that there's a couple of things you can do that help when you're using a metal surface. One is you can sand it before you get started. Oh, and the other is make sure you use chalk paste or chalk paint. And what I had done at that time was use spray paint, and it did not like that one little bit. Hey, 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 we got West Virginia and Kentucky in the house. What other states do we have in here tonight? I'm representing Tennessee. And y'all, we went out for Mexican tonight for JJ's birthday. And I was just going to wear my white shirt, but I dropped salsa on my shirt. I do that all the time. I'm so graceful. Oh, we got more Tennessee in the house. And y'all, we just had like a huge release, and then we had a patriotic release, and my patriotic stuff came today. So excited. I feel like I've been waiting and watching the mail service. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Mary Jo. Anyway, I have been watching. Okay. I want to show y'all what I'm talking about when I say the fingernail test. He is my son-in-law. I think you're probably thinking he might be a grandchild. Okay. I'm going to have to put a little bit more. See what I'm saying? Like right here. If you can scrape it off, you need another coat. And we are going to use some paste on, some wax on here. Hey, everybody. I'm just making sure I'm getting it good. The last thing you want to do is now you don't even have to paint this. You can just chalk it with the colors and the transfer and not paint it. But we showed a demo of a painted one. And I've had several of y'all saying, well, they want to see how to do that. So we are doing it. Now I'm leaving it rough around the edges, because we're going to rusty it up. Does that sound good? Do y'all have any plans for the weekend? Let me know if you're doing something fun. Lawson told us tonight that there's a rodeo in town. I need to find like a schedule somewhere of everything that's going on. I need to know. Didn't know. Oh, no. Yeah, I totally understand. If you spray it with a clear coat when you're done, I'm just like preparing the surface for the transfer. If you want to spray a clear coat when you're finished, you can. Baby shower tomorrow, that sounds like fun. I love any kind of shower party where there's like fun games and food. Am I the only one? Kathy, I use wax anytime I paint a surface. Nope, you're not doing anything fun? Oh, listen, somebody said they were glad I got my patriotic order. I did the overnight shipping, And I placed my order. I was watching the site for when the product, whoops, y'all. That's still wet. Anyway, I was watching the site. We were supposed to be able to order at 8 Mountain Time, but I was watching, like refreshing, and as soon as it came on, I think it was like it was about 15 minutes early. I was on there ordering. Kentucky Derby, yes. Weightlifting competition, that sounds like fun. Okay. Cleaning your house. Look, I started today. I'm not sure. I'm not through. Okay. Sometimes, and y'all tell me if you're like this, if I get in the mood to clean, I can clean everything. But then, like if I'm, like see something shiny, like a new craft supply comes in, like the club or something, I'm like, I gotta stop. Track meet. You're at a track meet. Oh, this metal's hot. But that's what it does, right? And y'all, this is the design. I want to do a t-shirt with just the words old school on here. It says old school, superpower, legend, live free, ride faster. I just love this design. All right, I got to get this cooled off. It's hot, hot, hot. I think, let me see what I missed. I missed a comment. I don't know. I missed it. You're packing up Easter stuff? Hey, you're like me. If I did 1.5 loads of laundry today. I claimed I was going to do it all. I didn't get to all of it though. All right. I feel good about this. It's cooled off. Let's add some surface wax. Like I said, anytime I do a project that I paint, whether it's on wood, metal, whatever, so you just add a small amount of paste, and it kind of prepares the surface for your transfer. I got a rough spot right there where I had the paint thick. All right, and then after you put your wax on there, just buff it. I used a paper towel. I do have one of those little cute waxing pads. And look, this has holes at the top so you can add some twine or rope or whatever you want to add. And look, like I said, no matter what kind of paint you use, I always do. I did that when I painted furniture too, y'all. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to chalk this. And then we're going to add our cinnamon. I'm probably going to use some paint and some real cinnamon. Somebody said, how do you clean your wax applicator? If you want to clean it, you can just, I've thrown mine in the washing machine. But, I mean, why do you want to clean it? It has wax on it, and it just, like, the next time you put it in your wax, you use less. So, I hardly ever clean mine. And, I mean, it's not necessary. It's wax, and then you put some more wax. Like, you know, it kind of, you use less wax if you use a waxing pad that already has wax on it. If that makes sense. But if you want to wash it, you can either just run water like in your sink. All right, let's get this on here. You know, use some Dawn. I'm trying to make sure I get this straight and get it all on here. Looks pretty straight. Pretty straight. Yeah, if you want to wash your fuzzing cloth, there's instructions on the cloth. I want to, let me see. Sometimes I take mine off. This says hand wash in cold water, do not bleach. But guess what? I wash it in a wash machine. I'm just testing this to make sure. Y'all know I want to be careful. All right, we are going to do, it comes with 3 colors. It comes with cherry, black velvet, and colonial. And I'm not going to open my packets. I'm going to just use my paste in my container. But listen, if you do open your paste, then roll the top down. Now, you know, all craft supplies, like paint and paste and stuff like that, will dry out. So we're going to do the top and the bottom, the old school, and then down here where it says live free, ride fast. Y'all tell me, do you have anybody that loves old school stuff like this? I do. I have a real good friend. Her name's Tiffany, and she's really into like muscle cars and stuff. I think she would love this too. And I'm doing the paste and pull method, meaning you paste when you're using several colors or it's a large transfer, and you lift up your transfer. I'll hold this up so you can see. And I love this font. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I see a lot of y'all saying me. Me. All right, let's go ahead and do, we're going to do the truck in black and red. Husband and boys. Awesome. And that, look, cherry is so pretty. It's such a pretty color. I love it. Love, love, love it. All right, we're going to do the truck for the most part in red. I think on the back side, I'm going to do one in teal. We're not doing that tonight, but when I do it. When I do it. I don't know if I've seen an old, well, I have seen like some refurbished, is that what you call it? Ones done in teal. But I don't know if I've seen like a real old truck in teal. Have y'all? Am I just dreaming? Wanting to do it in teal? Tell me. Maybe I'm just dreaming, thinking there might be a teal one out there. I don't know. What do y'all think? So I'm going to do some of it in black, the truck bed and front part in red. Got to do that light back there, because I think tail lights are red. What do y'all think? You prefer red. Okay, yeah, we're doing this one in red. For sure. Plus red, I like red trucks anyway. And especially like for the 4th of July and Christmas type situations. Okay. All right. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. There is a teal truck. Awesome. All right, now I'm going to do the parts in black. And look, I've got my head down a lot, so I'll have to go back and check the messages. And this is the club for May. We like to show it early so we can give you plenty of ideas. That way when you get yours, you can do one of the ideas or do something totally different. It's up to you. And I know a lot of you guys are club members. Some of you might be designers, some of you might be club members. But anyway, tell me what time, you could really, with the colors you get, you could do the truck in blue if you wanted to. What color are y'all going to do your truck? I'm so excited about all the patriotic items. And somebody said, how'd I get mine early? Well, if you're a designer and you have 25 club members, you can get the club early. As a designer, you can also subscribe to the club membership. And I do that too, because I love the club. Love, love, love it. So I'm doing this little area here. And listen, if y'all have any questions, you can ask me. And if I don't see them like right away, whoops, I might have to put a little rust right there because I got a little black mixed in with my red. You gonna do yours in red? It's pretty. Because we're gonna add some rust to the truck too. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, we're going to use the Colonial Blue for Legend and Superpower. I put that on there. Good. Let's do Superpower. The truck would be pretty in this blue too. My uncle always had the trucks when we were younger. And we would actually ride in the back of the truck to Piggly Wiggly or somewhere like that. Did y'all ever get to do that? I mean, we would ride through town, and I guess it wasn't a law then. We would just ride in the back of the truck and sit on one of those humps. I mean, we were like living dangerously, weren't we? We were living on the edge. I think I'm going to paint. I'm going to do, not paint, paste. So I see you got yours. Yes, I did, Teresa. I did. If you have 25 club members, if you're a designer, you can get your club early. I don't know if you heard me say that. You always wrote in the back. Yeah, we did too. Young adults. Y'all did for frozen desserts. All right, now the rest of it we're going to do in black. And you know, even though, like looking back, I know my uncle was a safe driver. But that was probably crazy for us to ride in the back of the truck. What do y'all think? And, you know, it wasn't that far to town, but he would probably at least get to going 30 or 40 miles an hour, probably 40 or 45. I see lots of y'all been riding in the back of the truck. All right. Now, I'm going to just put this back on the backer sheet. Now, I take mine to the sink and wash them. All right, see how it looks all like kind of perfect? We're going to dry this, and then we're going to grunge it up a little bit. grunge it up. Let's get it all dry. We're gonna add some rust on the truck. It looks like y'all's husbands used to do some cool stuff. Street rods. I'm sure I got one uncle that probably did that. We all have those uncles that, oh, thank you. Be sure to sprinkle. Thanks so much. Yeah, we all have those uncles. Now, let me show y'all first. Let me get the lid on this. I'm going to show y'all first. Let me get rid of all this paste. And I'm going to show y'all the cinnamon paint. We'll do that on here, and then we'll add some actual cinnamon to make it look rusty. Yeah, I see somebody had a bad experience with it. Yeah, there's, you know, so many things that can happen. I totally understand that. Okay. Now, I want to show y'all this. It looks kind of orange, but it's called cinnamon. And when it dries darker. So I'm going to actually, let's see. I'm going to add some around on the fender. And we will use, some Mod Podge and cinnamon too. But you know, these trucks, well, some of them had rust on them. Some of them did. We'll just make our little rust up as we go. How does that sound? Sometimes it seemed like they were kind of rusty by the door too. And then, of course, we'll put some around the edges. They might have been rusty up here, too. Like where the wind would hit them. And then, of course, and this is Folk Art Matte Cinnamon. Like I said, if you don't want to get the actual cinnamon out, you can use this. But, of course, we're going to use both. Because we can. And like I said, it looks a little orange when you first put it on, but when it dries, it looks darker. And you could totally just use this. So, and you know, I think I've heard that some people are allergic to cinnamon. Have y'all heard that? I have heard that. I think we need some rust here and there. The rust is totally, you know, do what you want to with the rust. As far as like, if you want it on here, if you want more, less, that's what I mean. The one thing that the cinnamon does, it looks like, makes it look a little 3D, which I like that look too. And this is metal. This comes with the May Club. For the last few months, we've been putting a different surface in here. Last month it was acrylic. This month it's metal. The month before that it was a tote bag. Oh my gosh, you got good ears, Carol. I have to tell Barry you could hear him. He's in there talking to Locke. They're watching something on TV. Somebody said they've heard mice don't like cinnamon. I don't think anything likes cinnamon. The key word tonight is club. I think I need some of this on the hood area. Trying to get some dry so y'all can see. Yeah, look, you can put as much rust on here as you want to. And like I said, we're going to do this first. I'll let you see it. You can kind of get artsy with it. You know, make your rust. Do anything you want it to. Can you see the top where I've got several layers, how much darker it is? You can totally do that. I'm letting it cool off a little bit. And rather than keep layering the cinnamon paint on, I am going to put some real cinnamon. On here. And I'm going to take, this is, what color is this? This is called ground espresso. I'm going to put some of this on here too, just to kind of grunge it up a little bit. And this is, I'll show you the top. It's a distress oxide. Now everything, you could totally not grunge it up, not rust it, not do any of this. You could just, you know, do it all in the colors it came with. I'm just trying to make my sign look a little old. But like I said, you totally could just roll with it, not paint the metal. You could totally just do it on this side in the colors that come with it. But can you see like how I aged it a little bit? And we're doing several methods tonight. If you do the cinnamon paint, you do not have to do the Mod Podge. But I just want to show y'all all the techniques on here. And I want to, you know, I've got the coffee smell. I want to get the cinnamon smell everywhere. So I just take a brush. It doesn't matter what kind of brush. And I am going to put rust in different areas on the truck. Just like we kind of already did. Now you're going to want to apply it while it's wet. What do y'all think? Y'all have probably seen me rust many, many things. Because I have rusted many, many. And by rust, I mean cinnamon or this paint. How many of y'all have seen, I did like a watering jug. I have done a wagon. Tell me what you have seen as I go across all of this. I know some of y'all are new. How many people are new and have not seen the cinnamon rust or any of the other things? All right. Kind of feel like I need to get some parchment paper or something bigger. I'm gonna get one of my transfer. You seen the shovel? Yeah. All right, so let's get busy with our cinnamon. And you just sprinkle it on. You sprinkle it on while your Mod Podge is wet. And it gets a little messy. But it's so much fun. And then I like to take a brush and brush off the areas that I know. You can brush off where you didn't, or you can wait till it dries to do this. Can y'all see it coming to life? You saw the shovel? Oh, the shovel was fun. And then if you see some places that may need a little more, I don't think I put any right here. I think I need some on the door. You can just kind of look at it and see if you want to add more. Now, one thing you can do is you can, you know, reuse what you've already dumped out. Then you got to kind of go back over it again. But y'all think y'all are going to do this to yours? You can be a little more aggressive with it. And look, I did a lot of rust. One thing that I like to do is I like to go back over some of the wet areas with, now it'll dry and it just looks like a shiny rust. It looks pretty good. And then for the final touch, you can spray it with like a clear Krylon. But this, it looks really cool to just go back over it with a coat of Mod Podge and it shines it up. I think I just saw somebody asking that exact same question, the same thing that I'm doing right here. Isn't that funny? I answered before you asked. And you can see it's not much different than the cinnamon paint. Y'all see the color's not much different. And once this dries, I mean, you can't see exactly right now, but it's super easy, super fun. I like to do this to like Dollar Tree, cheapo stuff, you know, plastic things. This is one of the, I'm gonna put that down. Move this before I have cinnamon everywhere. I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see what it looks like wet. And then you dry it. But like I was saying, you do not have to rust yours. That's totally optional. This is just an idea. You don't have to paint it if you don't want to. It's all up to you on what you want it to look like. One thing I thought about doing is like painting part of it red, white, and blue, and then just chalking everything in black, but have like a red, white, and blue looking sign. Does that make sense? And then all this Mod Podge will dry clear. Have y'all been sprinkling the love tonight? I really appreciate it when you do that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make me a t-shirt and Barry a t-shirt. I think we all need a t-shirt. I think Barry needs one of these old trucks too. Thank you for sprinkling the love. But listen, the cinnamon paint I think looks as good. You might have to put like 2 coats on there. And I know I'm definitely old school. Thanks, Renee. I'm gonna get this Mod Podge dry. How many of you guys have used Mod Podge like this before? Thanks for the sprinkles. Yes, an old truck and a shirt will work, won't it? Linda, this is the May Club. So if you want to get this, you can join the club. And as far the old truck, it came back for a long, I mean, it was around for like 4 or 5 years, then it went away and then it came back. But this is the the May Club. Lots of y'all have. Well, you got this. And listen, we rusted metal tonight, but I have totally done plastic, all kinds of surfaces. Y'all, that looks old and rusty. Now, y'all, look what I got. I got a new, did y'all see the other day when I said, do I need this? And some of y'all said, yes, you need it. You could use wire. I'm going to use some twine. So much fun. It is so much fun. This is the first time I've used this. I just wanted it because it looked like it came from an old store or something. Oh, thank you. I've had these and this apron forever. I made the apron. And then you can just take your wire or your twine and put it through. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Yeah, the rust paint and Mod Podge, totally awesome and easy. You Mod Podge your puzzles. But I have used this method on plastic. You can use it on so many things. If you go back and look at my videos, there's no telling what I've used it on. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope it gives you some ideas. And then I'm going to spray it with a clear poly. But I need to clean this off back here. This is what it looks like. Brand spanking new, shiny and new. When you first get it. And then you can make it look old and rusty. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been fun. And I love working with cinnamon. I'm old school for sure. Thanks so much. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and sharing the love and sprinkling and the stars. Club is the key word. You can get in the club the whole month of May unless it sells out. Now, we have had designs sell out before. If any are going to sell out, I would say that it might be this one because it's so popular. But anyway, type the word club. I'll send you a message with different links, and you click on the link and go get in the club. Thanks, everybody. See y'all tomorrow.